Hey everybody, it's Fireplace Friday. Fireplace Friday with Jeremy. Thanks for tuning in again for another Fireplace Friday edition. We're starting to get into the colder season. It's kind of coming a little early. I got up this morning and decided to take my open, what would you call it, a kind of a convertible top car out. And the fresh cold air felt excellent. I love this time of year when it starts to cool off. It's in the 60s this morning. But it's a good remembrance that there's things we need to do as the consumer and as a homeowner to get ready for all this stuff. First off, though, is we're going to have a first on a Fireplace Friday. Anybody's tuning in, does anybody need a desk? Back up a little bit, Brandy, and show them this desk. We are actually getting ready to remodel this space that we're in with all this extra time I have. That was a joke. But I'm going to make the time because we're going to put some fireplaces in our shop here, not only for training and experience for the guys and gals in the office and also some heat, but also so you can come in and see us and we can give you examples and show you what's going on, and if you want some sort of an insert or what have you. So we're working towards that. So again, we have a nice desk. It's a metal desk and a chair. You can even have the chair. We just don't want to have to toss it out. If anybody wants this, you can contact the office, 913-236-7141. Come and get it. We will put it outside for you if you like. Short of that, it'll probably go to the scrappers if we don't get rid of it. What else did we have a bunch of? We had a bunch of Hardhats. We're trying to do a little spring cleaning, make some space for our new little project. We have a lot of construction hard hats. We went to new helmets, climbing helmets, pencil helmets for our guys. And so we have a bunch of hard hats that we've had sitting around that we used to use. But now we have an upgrade. So if anybody needs hard hats, if you have, Halloween's coming up, if you want to go as, YMCA people or something.
Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder. Yeah, we have yellow ones. Any of that stuff, please give us a call. Those are lighter things, so I can take them down to my house. If you know me personally, you can pick them up from the house, or better yet, just come here Monday through Friday, and I can have them set out for you. So if anybody needs any of that stuff, please come take it, because I hate to throw stuff in the trash that's still good and usable. We used to have a good charity place down the road I could take stuff to, but they're gone now. So at any rate, let's see here. I've got some other topics here. This morning at the morning meeting, we talked about dryer vents. The guys, and we talked about how important it was for the guys to check those dryer vents for you as the customer when we go out there. It just takes a minute to check it, make sure it's not clogged, see if it needs service, because we had noticed that one of the customers we were doing today is a previous customer, and that we usually do her dryer vent, and she didn't opt for the dryer vent this year. So I said, hey, go ahead and check it for her and make sure it's in good shape, because maybe she forgot, maybe she doesn't want to get it done this year, maybe she's a little low on funds. Who knows what the situation is, but it doesn't take us a minute to just check it and make sure it's in good shape for her. If it's not, then she needs to be notified so she can get that scheduled on the books. So due to the fact that it's getting a little chillier, I didn't check to see what the temperature is supposed to be this evening. 6 o'clock in the morning, it was 64. But I imagine in the evenings it's going to be a lot nicer. So what we're going to do is when I'm out riding my motorcycle, I love the weekends, I love Friday, I love Saturday night, because usually I'll take a motorcycle or my little convertible out for a drive, and it just feels great now that it's cooling off. But one of the things I love is I love the smells. I love the barbecue smells. I love the restaurant smells. But I also smell fireplaces burning. You can usually smell if someone's burning good wood, wet wood, nasty wood, what have you. Maybe it's a fire pit in the backyard. But let's talk about that. A lot of people have gas fireplaces. So if you aren't going to have it serviced this year, or you're getting ready to fire it up, go ahead and test fire it now. Flip the switch on the wall, change out the remote batteries, try it out, make sure it works. And that way, if you need service, you can get in pretty soon. Because right now, Brandy put a little thing online this week on our social media, fireplace before Thanksgiving. We're getting filled up very quick, and we are going to get filled up very quick because last year was such a cold winter that it's natural that we get very, very backed up the following year, and this year is supposed to be a cold winter. So if you're wanting to get that service done before Thanksgiving, for all the people that are coming over, don't hesitate, don't get freaked out because you're a last-minute person. Go ahead and do it now. So, and then while we're out there, have us check your dryer vent, see if it needs to be checked. Let's see here. Test fire gas appliances. Walk around your house. This time of year, I usually walk around my house. I'll usually even get up on my roof because I'm good at this and check my gutters and make sure everything's in good shape for the winter because I don't want problems when snow and ice start coming. But check the outlets. If you have a gas fireplace, make sure the outlet doesn't have any bird entry, doesn't have any nesting on it, anything like that. Just basic general things to avoid problems, because gas fireplaces can cause fires as well. In fact, they probably cause more fires than wood fires anymore because people think, oh, I'm just going to fix my problem with gas logs. It's a fake fire. It's still fire, guys. Still fire. So, at any rate, let's talk about outdoor fireplaces and fire pits. Although those are becoming real popular with people. The portable ones do come with instructions. Believe it or not, outdoor fire pits and things come with instructions. A lot of them say, hey, keep this thing 10 foot away from your house. Make sure that you're using a spark screen on it so you don't get sparks that are going up and catch something on fire, and keep them attended to. There are gas fire pits out there, and I keep seeing a lot of those gas fireplaces. No one reads the instructions. They just think, hey, I'm going to put this wherever I want, and it doesn't meet proper clearances and stuff to what the manufacturer suggests staying away from things. I even saw a picture a while back where they had a gas fire table, kind of like this table here, but it has a line for a gas burner, and it was burning, and they had these big, beautiful curtains, and they were blowing out over the fireplace. What a horrible fire hazard. So if you read that, I imagine it probably says, hey, get that thing away from the house even further, or at least make sure you don't have any of this happening. So read instructions. Men are horrible about reading instructions, but I keep telling my guys, look, we're all bad about reading instructions, but go ahead and just piece through it. Make sure that you're putting this thing, or the installer's putting this thing where it should be put, and not in a bad place. Grills are the same thing with gas grills. You want to make sure everything's done right to the manufacturer's specs. You don't want to grill right up next to your house. I know it's close, to the back door, so you can go in and out with everything, but there is flare-ups that can happen and things like that. We don't want to see anybody's houses catching on fire. So practice fire safety. Maybe even consider it fire extinguishers. Check all those. Good time of year to check that. So I already went over a schedule filling up. Okay, let's get to some fun stuff. That's all the technical stuff. So I was listening to a phone call. We had a bit of a difficult person yesterday, and Brandy was playing the phone call for me. I think the person might have some medical problems or something. I don't know, but they had forgotten. They had sent us an email for an appointment. We responded to him, tried to get a hold of him, couldn't get a hold of him. And he was calling later saying, hey, I never heard from you guys. What the heck's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. And we showed him, hey, here's where we sent you an email back. Oh, yeah, I see it now. He was just being very strange. But one thing that he had said was one of the dogs, and we're very pet-friendly atmosphere here, one of the dogs had barked a little bit. He goes, is that a dog? Kind of offended. Is that a dog? Well, yeah, it's a dog. So here at Fluesbrothers, we know that animals bring happiness to people. So we are a pet-friendly area. Now, if you ever come and visit us, you're probably going to get barked at. You're probably going to get barked at by Tosca or Zoe or Kenai, which is our new little puppy around here. Not our puppy, it's Cheyenne's puppy. We're going to go visit Kenai here in a minute so you can see Kenai. You've probably seen him on social media. But that little dog makes everybody happy. And Tosca comes around. Tosca is always very friendly, so is Zoe. But when someone comes, knocks on the door, someone walks by with other animals or whatever, they like to bark. Why? Because dogs do that. Is it because they're mean? No. It's usually because they get excited about it. They get excited, so they want to bark. Hey, 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 I know you. Or hey, 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 let's play or whatever. So don't freak out if you ever come here and you get barked at or whatever. It's just the dogs, and all the dogs are friendly once you get to know them. But of course, Tosca can be territorial as well. That's why we have her. So, and we'll put her out and make sure we don't have any problems or anything outside. But anyways, let's go check out the puppy. So this, is that a dog? Yes, it's a dog. Of course it's a dog. I'm sorry if you don't like animals or what have you, but we do. So let's go check this out. We're going to check out the little one. I think we might have someone here interviewing, so we don't want to get that person on camera. They don't agree to it, so not quite yet, but after they start working. Okay, where's the puppy at? This is Cheyenne, and this is the puppy. See? Look, chewing on stuff you probably shouldn't be chewing on, right? But we're trying to work with the puppy. Sit. Sit. See? He's a smart puppy. See, he knows to shake next. He's getting it. He's a little excitable still, but this is Kenai. Oh, and I'm trying to work with him a little bit, get him to be a better puppy. Say hi to everybody. Look how cute that is. You know? So when you call and you hear a dog barking in the background, yes, it's probably this one, or it could be one of those two. You never know, but we're, you know, and look, she's smiling, and it makes her happy. What other job, what other cool place could you bring your puppy to, right? Puppy's, well, she's got a potty training mat. She does a good job of training them that, taking them outside. So it just makes people happier at work, right? So if you call, you're probably going to hear a little bark in the background occasionally. That's what it is. It's that puppy. If you want to come down here and see the dogs, come on down. Bring some doggy treats. That always is a plus for the dogs. And, you know, so yeah, we're like I said, pet friendly around here. So, I think that's about it for today. I don't know how many minutes we've been doing this. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm going to go have some more coffee. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next week for Fireplace Friday.